Well, what a difference a year makes. During IMARC last year, New South Wales was facing the worst drought in living memory. 12 months on, our coastal communities are still recovering from destructive fires when 25 people lost their lives and 7% of the state was burned. And no one could have foreseen COVID-19, which cut off the recovery lifeline that regional New South Wales towns impacted by the drought and bushfires so desperately needed. Throughout this, the New South Wales minerals industry has been highly resilient in the face of the triple threat and has helped sustain many regional communities through an extremely difficult time. The New South Wales Government is very committed to supporting our mining sector. The sector generates thousands of jobs across the state, especially in regional areas, and supports the social and economic well-being of many of our communities. New South Wales has a proud history of mining stretching back more than 150 years and is a globally significant supplier of coal, gold, copper, lead, zinc, silver and heavy mineral sands. Central New South Wales was the location of Australia's first gold rush from 1851, and the region has been a significant producer of gold and copper ever since. Copper production began in Cobar in 1869 with several mines still in production, and new discoveries promise a bright future for this iconic mining community. Speaking of iconic mining towns, the giant Broken Hill deposit, the largest silver lead zinc deposit ever found, has been in production since 1885 and was the foundation of the world's largest mining company, BHP. Importantly, New South Wales is not just an historical mining state, we are a mining state of the future. Newcrest's Cadia Valley copper gold mine near Orange is Australia's largest gold producer. Newcrest has a significant expansion plan for their Cadia mine at a cost of $700 million for the first stage. At Evolution's nearby Cowell gold mine, recent drilling revealed a new 9 million ounce underground resource, which will ensure the operation continues for many years to come. In New South Wales, mineral exploration is booming. In fact, New South Wales is currently experiencing record levels of exploration activity, driven by a surge in new copper and gold discoveries in the state's central west, and also emerging opportunities for a wide range of critical metals. The jewel in the crown of recent copper-gold discoveries is Alkane's Boda discovery near Wellington, which is shaping up to be the most significant find in recent memory. On the critical metals front, New South Wales is highly prospective for rare earth elements, cobalt, scandium, lithium, platinum group elements and heavy mineral sands. Currently, New South Wales boasts 45 critical metal projects across 17 different commodities. With the surge in recent exploration activity showing no signs of slowing, I believe we are seeing a reinvigoration of the New South Wales mineral industry that will carry us well into the second half of the 21st century. The current high level of investment by top miners and explorers in New South Wales gives us confidence that metals and energy demand will remain strong for decades to come. New exploration and discoveries will unlock a stable supply of minerals required for energy storage, decarbonising economies, and high-tech applications. Our mining industry operates within guidelines supporting environmentally and socially responsible supply chains. The New South Wales Government recognises that the mining sector is an engine for growth that will drive the state's economic recovery and support a reinvigorated manufacturing sector. We strongly support the New South Wales minerals sector and the responsible development of our mineral resources. Our goal is to make New South Wales the #1 state for new exploration and resource investment across the nation. To achieve this, we continue to deliver world-class pre-competitive geoscience, highlighting the geological potential of the state. We are improving the way we authorise and manage our projects via the new titles management system. We are cutting red tape and are providing incentives to invest in regional New South Wales, including establishing special activation precincts. This will position the New South Wales mining and resources sector for a strengthening commodity cycle driven by continued economic development across Southeast Asia and a shift towards new energy sources. To support exploration in the state, the New South Wales Government recently awarded $2.2 million to 22 exploration projects via our latest New Frontiers Cooperative Drilling funding round. This brings the total amount of financial support allocated for explorers to $6 million over the the 3 rounds of this initiative to date. The most recent round of the program was 3 times oversubscribed, so we know there are plenty of good projects still out there for future rounds of funding. New South Wales is also a key player in the world's largest mineral exploration collaboration, the MinEx CRC, bringing together industry, government, research organisations and universities to further our understanding of geology, mineral deposits and groundwater resources across the country. This $218 million 10-year program aims to develop new drilling and sensing technologies and deliver new geoscientific knowledge to support the mineral exploration across Australia. As part of our commitment, the New South Wales Government has committed nearly $16 million to the MinEx CRC's National Drilling Initiative. Our activities are led by the Department of Regional New South Wales Geological Survey and focus on 5 underexplored areas in the state's central and far west. This involves a 10-year program of mapping, sampling, geophysical surveying and drilling across all 5 areas to give mineral explorers the information they need to make new discoveries. Last year we flew the largest airborne electromagnetic survey by area in the state's history over the Greater Cobar region, covering 6,700 kilometres of survey lines. The data from this Cobar airborne electromagnetic survey has been processed and can be viewed and downloaded via our online MinView data portal. While the interpretation of the data is continuing, the data is already of great interest to the exploration industry, with at least 2 anomalies expected to be drilled in the next few months. Minerals are essential for our modern lifestyles and the transition towards lower carbon economies, and New South Wales is well placed to be a key player in the global minerals sector into the future. New exploration and investment in New South Wales can provide a stable supply of critical metals and support environmentally and socially responsible supply chains to produce the materials the modern world needs. We have a vibrant resources sector with world-class deposits, high-quality geoscientific information and a highly skilled workforce and a well-earned reputation for safe, responsible and innovative mining practices. And we believe successful domestic and international partnerships are key to accelerating investment in minerals exploration and production in our state. We look forward to working with our partners to deliver key minerals needed for a modern, high-tech, always connected and environmentally sustainable way of life. Thank you and enjoy your conference. And when you're in New South Wales, come and visit me in the home of the world-class mines, wines, equines and bovines.